What do you know? What do you know, YouTube? How y'all doing today? Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody had a good turkey day. Enjoyed a little family time. So today I wanted to come back with another video. Since we are back at it, we're back on the road. We are currently east of Little Rock right now, matter of fact. I've decided I'm gonna do something a little different today. We got the camera angle out the front window today. Since I just got back on the road, all my stuff is kind of just thrown in the truck, and I don't want y'all to see my mess today. So y'all get to enjoy watching the parking lot. But I've been asked about different revenue numbers and this and that, and I'm just not one of the people that just likes to show, hey, this is what I take home, or or anything like that, because in my opinion, what one man makes and what another man makes, or one driver makes and another driver makes, it's nobody's business but their own, so. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna share some different load information, and then I'm gonna do a video on my fixed cost with the SFI truck, and then that way, if you just kind of pay attention, you crunch the numbers, you can kind of figure out what's possible and what's not possible with a SFI truck at Schneider. So the load we're on today, come off of home time. I was gonna deadhead to Muskogee, Oklahoma, and the load was going to Geneva, Alabama. Now that load had 130 miles of deadhead, 785 loaded miles, which would have been a total of 915 miles. Now that load would pay to the truck $2,052.52. Now this is a load coming out of Oklahoma, which is not a great freight market. But with the deadhead, that load is paying $224 a mile. All right. Now that's what I booked it at. Now I will kind of fill you in on what happened to me, what happened today coming out of the house. When you go home for any kind of period of time, they're going to have you drop your trailer somewhere. You're not going to have a trailer whenever you come off of home time. So I come off of home time knowing that I was going to have to go find a trailer somewhere. Now, the load I was picking up in Muskogee was a dropping hook, so I was kind of crossing my fingers hoping they'd just have me bobtail there and pick it up, but I wasn't banking on that. So what happened though, coming out of the house, I had to bobtail 105 miles from East OKC, which is where I live, to Tulsa, Oklahoma, to get an empty trailer. I got to Tulsa, Oklahoma, burned about an hour, maybe 45 minutes running around up there on a yard up there, checking trailers, no empty trailers. So that was 105 miles. They then routed me to Ochalata, Oklahoma, to look for an empty there. That was another 33 miles. Now in Ochalata, I did find an empty. So from Ochalata, I ran the 82 miles down to Muskogee. So now I'm in Muskogee, I do my drop and hook, I get my loaded trailer. Now I have 785 miles to run to Geneva, Alabama. All right, so I lost about, I don't know, maybe 3 hours running around looking for a trailer this morning. So that did kind of suck. I'm not 100% positive as to how they pay for that, but the way it's explained to me, it's based on how many miles you have to run, I guess, out of route to get a trailer. So, and that's not automatic. You've got to either send a message or call somebody and let them know that you had excessive miles looking for a trailer. So, with all the miles that I ran, and then with the loaded miles that I will have on this trip, that calculates to 1,005 miles total. Now, with that kind of mileage, that drops my rate to $204 a mile. So $204 a mile from Oklahoma to Geneva, Alabama. So that's what I will do on this load. That revenue again was $2,052.52. Now, I will say right now that usually when I come out of the house, I usually try to find something that runs me all the way to Virginia or Pennsylvania or Ohio or somewhere like that. So for me to come out of the house and go to Alabama, you know, go somewhere south of I-40, isn't how I typically run. I was going to try something different this week. But what I'm finding is out of Alabama, the rates really ain't all that great coming out of there. So it is what it is. But when I get on that load, I will fill y'all in on it, because I've already booked me a load out of Alabama. Yeah, so I'll have that update come out in a couple of days. As for the I'm still gonna do a prime lease versus SFI lease. I'm trying to decide how to break it up. I don't know if I want to break it up into 2 videos as just the leasing side and then the company side of things, or if I want to try to squeeze it all into one. I feel like it's a lot of information to cover, but that video is coming in the very, very near future. That video will probably come out this week. I've got a few more things I kind of want to go over with myself and kind of make sure that I'm going to try to cover as many things as I can on it. So I feel like it's a lot of information, but that video is coming. I do know that there's a few people that are waiting to hear that or see that, whatever, but that video is coming also. And like I said, I will do a video on my fixed cost. And I may do that in that same video also, because I feel like the fixed cost for the SFI truck and the prime lease truck, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that actually. I'll just do that all in the same video. So that way I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So anyway, that's where I'm at today. East of Little Rock, headed to Geneva, Alabama, and making $204 a mile. So for those of y'all that are curious, that's one load. Like I said, they're not all the same. Some of them are better than others, but I'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good day and keep it safe.